Hey YouTube, welcome back to Level Up Trading. Today is Friday, January 8th, and the stock market's just closed. It's been an interesting week to say the least. There were some news events that definitely impacted the market this week. Most notably was the cosplay convention at the US Capitol on Wednesday. In all seriousness, it was a pretty shocking event, and as expected, the stock market did react in response. I think 5 people died as a result, and when something like that happens, you can almost always expect the stock market to react negatively. You can see that here in the weekly graph. I'm pretty sure it was this day, January 6th, between 1 and 2, where the stock market just took a big dive at the end of the day. The week was pretty flat overall for my tech stocks, so I wasn't actually able to make any meaningful moves on my stimulus challenge. The S&P 500 beat my stock picks this week by a pretty significant margin, rising 2.4% since Monday. But that's okay because the main goal for this video is to go more in depth about what I'm doing here on this channel. As I mentioned last week, I'll be unlocking new trading strategies as I learn the basics, just like you would in a video game. Here I've got a very basic XP bar. I've also made a series of achievements or quests or whatever you want to call it. Each time the XP bar fills up, I level up and reward myself with new trading strategies, but possibly other rewards, like more money in my account or a new platform to trade on. For each strategy I unlock, the XP bar resets, and I'll use my newly unlocked strategies to fill it up again, repeating the process. For example, right now I'm only allowing myself to make very simple trades. I'm just calling it the buy low, sell high skill, and here's the icon I made for that. Every time I successfully trade a stock at a higher price than I bought it for, the XP fills up a little. And once it's full, it unlocks my next skill. In this case, the next skill is an intraday trade, or day trade for short, which is buying and selling the same stock within the same trading day. There are limitations on how many times you can do this for small traders, but I'll go over that in more detail when I actually unlock it. Here's my stock trading skill tree, which shows my path for unlocking new strategies, and I'll just go over this real quick. I'll say what the icons are with just a brief description, but I'll cover each one of these strategies in detail when I unlock them. Now this tree is still a work in progress, so the milestones I'm about to cover are not set in stone, but here's what I'm thinking so far. Right now, I'm level 1 and I've only unlocked the buy low, sell high strategy. Once I successfully use this 10 times, I'll unlock the intraday trade, or just the day trade. Once I've made 5 day trades, I'll unlock a limit order, which lets you buy or sell a stock when it hits a certain price. After I make 5 limit orders, I'll unlock the stop loss order, which will let me set a price that automatically sells my shares if it falls to a certain point. After I use the stop loss 5 times, I'll unlock the stop limit order, which is sort of a combination of the previous two. Once I've used the stop limit 5 times, I'll unlock a trailing stop loss, which lets you set an automatic selling price that follows the share price as it moves. This one is really cool and will be a great tool for automating our trades. Once I've used the trailing stop loss 10 times, I'll unlock my first option strategy, buying a call. And once I've bought 10 calls, I'll unlock my final skill in the first phase of the level up journey, buying a put. After I've leveled up and unlocked calls and puts, I'll share my next set of skills, which are far more complex and use a combination of all the skills I've already unlocked. I think for the second phase, most of my milestones will be based on my account balance and how much I earn rather than how often I use a skill. I intended to go over some trades I made this week, but as I mentioned earlier, there was basically no movement since Monday on my stocks, so I'll hold them through the weekend and hopefully next week's video will show some actual trading. Please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. I have a lot of really great plans for the future and it would really help me out a ton if you took a second to do those things. Thanks for watching this week's update, good luck with your own trades, and I'll see you next week.